YouTube? This is SpaceKid407, and it is 10:15 p.m. Western Time on July 16th, 2009. Sorry about that. I just don't remember the date. And I am currently working on Saw right now. I think I'm gonna stop soon. And I just wanted to take you at a little behind the scenes, just for the people who want to know. Anybody who doesn't care, don't watch this video. But it's about 10:15, and my brother's right next door or in the next room, and I don't want him to hear because I don't want him to think I'm crazy or something, or I'm recording a video. Okay, so I'm gonna just show you a little bit behind the scenes of how this was made. To start you off with, I have a specific folder inside the pictures folder. And as you can see, I have a bunch of different folders here. I like being very organized, and I have my backgrounds and other pictures like that. Recently, I just added in Daniel, so this is about, let's see, as you can see I'm working on Saw here. This is about 1 minute and, no, I'm sorry, 2 minutes. Oh, I'm 2 minutes into the video? Are you kidding me? Oh, I didn't know that. Huh. Well, okay, so I'm about 2 minutes into the second part, and I tried to make it 2 parts, but you know what? It's going to be 2 parts, and then the last part, the third part, is just going to be the ending. So basically, it's only going to be about 2 parts, but the third part is just going to be the ending. So anyways, I have all this stuff organized in the folders because I like being organized, and so if I need to find something that has to do with Space Kid, I just go into the folder. Here's all the data. Yes, I have a lot of pictures, and that's what I build off of, pictures. And this was a pre-cut movie that I made. I posted this on YouTube. I even have one from a pig scene. I have these sequences. This is what I used to remake the lost footage of Saw. Long story how that works. Let's see here. What else do I want to show you? Oh yeah, in the pictures folder, as you can see probably, I have a bunch of animations. Not all of these are for Saw, and some of these are just very small ones. Like for example, Space Kid Stand Smile. That's like I give all of them specific names like that, just to tell exactly what is happening in the file, the animation or whatever. And in Space Kid Stand Smile, what happens is I guess I'll open it for you and I'll show you guys what happens. Alright, so after about 20 seconds that it takes to open Flash, unbelievably, it's finally open, and here's a great example. Let me just fit to window. What's going on here is this is an animation, and what's happening is that it's basically using 3 frames, and they're in my Space Kid folder in the pictures, and it's going like this. It has 3 frames. It has frame 0, frame 1, and frame 2. And it's just, you can see that this is just one little animation, one little clip that I'm going to put into the timeline. So you can just click that button, and it actually looks like an actual MapleStory movement. And for all of you trainee animators out there, this is how an animation is done in Flash. This is just one of many animations that I've made. And typically, I just make the movement animations in Flash, and then I do the real like animating in Final Cut Pro, which is my video editing software. Oops. And sometimes I do animations in Flash when I need to get a little more complex, but for the most part I try to keep it nice and simple. So that is how I do single animations of like someone standing or someone walking, because each little thing has to have its own animation. So that's that much. Now I think I'm going to introduce you to the programs. Obviously, we just went through Flash, and you know, Flash is so common. I really don't think I need to show you that. Then we have Adobe Illustrator. That's another common thing, which I very rarely use. And Photoshop, I don't use that. Here is probably one of my most needed programs alongside Final Cut Pro. This is GIMP. It is basically a clone of Photoshop, except in some ways it is a lot better. The pen tool for one thing, is very refined, but like it's nicer in some ways. Like for MapleStory Saw, it's unbelievably great, but for things like photo editing, Photoshop is definitely better. But one example of something that I might want to do in GIMP. Okay, now that we have two files here, let's say for example, maybe I want to put the mouth of this character. Yeah, put the mouth of this character onto the face. Oops. The face of this character. Well, that's an easy task. All that you have to do is use the rectangle tool, select this area, basically like what you would do in Photoshop or Flash, copy it and paste it here, create a new layer, move into the appropriate position, and then erase this because you want to erase the background, and you get your hard eraser edge tool out. Yes, I said hard, ha ha ha. And get the appropriate size, which is only 1 pixel, zoom in, and erase the background that you don't want. And this might seem really complicated to some of you guys, but sadly I've done this so many times, it's simple now. And then now you can see that he has the mouth on there, or you can actually put it up a little more, like that. Yeah, good enough. So that is what typically I do with GIMP. I do a lot of other things with GIMP, and now that we're done with that, I think it is time to show you what did it all. Final Cut Pro. This is my video editing software, and consider this a tiny little preview for you guys. As you can see, in Windows Movie Maker, as a lot of you guys might know, there's only one track going on. Here we have 5. And I'm probably going to add one more. We have a bunch of audio tracks. So it's nothing really that simple. And actually, right here in this scene, I used another program called Motion. But that was just very minor. It's just for one little scene. So Final Cut Pro is very nice. And compared to Vegas, it has its differences. It has its downfalls. And in a lot of ways, it's a lot better than Vegas. Hey guys, sorry about that little skip. My dad walked in and I had to stop the recording just 1 sec. So anyways, like I was saying before, this program is really nice, and basically this is what real Hollywood editors use. So I'm pretty much, you can't get more complicated or advanced than this. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm using practically the best software in the world, probably, to create this movie. And it is a lot of work, and believe it or not, I honestly think this is something that I should be paid for, but, you know, I just do this for the fans, pretty much, for the 30, 40 fans that I might have. Not that much, but you know what? I'm hoping that this will give me a lot of views, and hopefully I'll get a few more fans. And you know, for all those people out there that are just, like, totally wanting me, just thinking I'm just crazy or something, you know what? You can think that. But I just make this for the people who want it. I don't make this for everybody. In fact, I might even just put a video annotation, or however you say that, at the beginning saying this is only for people who care about this movie. Because this is really not an everybody movie. This is only for people who care. So anyways, that's basically the overall interview of Final Cut Pro. This is pro software. This is what real Hollywood editors use. So that's basically Final Cut Pro in a nutshell. I'm not going to go into details because not mean to make you guys look stupid, but you probably don't even know how to use it or how to do any of this at all.